Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. I'm Nai.
I'm Miko, and we're off to our next world, which is
You know what I need to
almost...
remember to do before I hit go to next world?
check the...
Change to a gummy ship that works. So we're still using the one that has nothing but Thundara, so I can't shoot anything in front of me.
Huh.
Obnoxiously, the only way to change gummy ships is to actually go into the garage and open the file of the gummy ship you want to play as, and then save the file of the gummy ship you want to play as. Never mind, it's just change ships, never mind. Yes, there is a transform gummy that allows you to change the shape of your gummy ship. I never found what the point of that was. Just, you get to be a transformer.
Being a transformer is its own reward, really.
I suppose so. Okay. Let's go ahead and work our way through this mission. Thankfully, we are fairly fast.
And you're packing a reasonable amount of power now, so...
So it's not the pain in the ass it could be. And we're just kind of killing everything. Lots of bombs. I don't know why they're all aimed to the lower left like that. Come on, just kill them. Kill them. We're getting a lot of points. That's the thing that's going on. We're getting a lot of shell Gs, apparently.
I don't know, I think you might be able to sell some of those.
I might be able to. I don't know if that's a thing I want to do, but I might be able to do that.
Well, if you have a functionally limitless supply of them, selling them might not be a bad idea so you can keep yourself well supplied in potions.
True.
And that's
Well,
never a
potions at
bad
this point
thing.
are kind of worthless. Okay, event. A big ship is catching up to us. A ship. See? It's a pirate ship. Uh-oh. That's
Doesn't
never
bode well.
It's
Heave.
ramming us. It's ramming us with its sails.
So heave to and prepare to be boarded?
How is a pirate ship in negative space?
They have a very good crew.
How does that even work?
Don't try and think about it too hard. You'll
We
just
have
hurt
to have a
yourself.
cockpit. They're open air. And now there's water for some reason. By the way, welcome to Neverland.
Yay!
Start to the right and straight on till morning. And now we're just walking around on this infinite plane of blue.
I didn't think you'd
Hey, look, it's
come,
Riku.
Sora. Good to see you
Oh
again.
god,
This is his
this
ship.
Drek again.
Where are Donald and Goofy?
This is kind of his
Are
ship.
they that important to you? More important than old friends?
Uh-oh.
Instead of worrying about them,
You're a
you
jerk.
should be asking
Yeah.
about her.
Oh no, she's
Kyrie!
brain
That's
dead.
right. While you were off goofing around,
Kind
I
of.
finally found her.
Regrettably.
Not so fast. No shenanigans aboard my vessel, boy.
What
Riku,
stops me from just
why are you
killing
siding
all of
with
you?
The Heartless?
The Heartless obey me now, Sora.
Right,
Now I have
that's what
nothing
stops
to
me.
fear.
You're stupid.
And now we see this,
Sooner or later they'll
the
swallow
culmination of a number of errors that it's going to
My
take
heart's too strong.
God knows how long to sort out.
Yeah.
I've picked up a few other tricks as well. Like this, for instance.
See, this is the weird one. And there's Shadow Sora.
You can go see your friends now.
He has literally turned my shadow into a
Let's
Heartless.
get underway already. And keep Sora away from Kyrie until we're ready to land.
I don't even.
That scurvy brat thinks he can order me around.
Captain Hook's not exactly
What shall
happy.
we do, Captain Hook? Nothing. The hold is crawling with Heartless.
He's not a happy
Let
Amber.
them keep an eye on the brats. But Captain,
It's so weird, like, looking at Captain Hook nowadays and knowing what I know about, like, various time periods that he might be from.
Mm-hmm.
No, Captain. Are you quite sure?
You know, so the long hair, the, you know, pencil mustache,
Poor nerves.
The hat.
the hat. He's trying to be a red mage, and he's just not that cool.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I really
it was
I
definitely
love this.
Kyrie. I finally found her.
All right. Yep.
It gives you a hint, but it doesn't tell you yet. Yeah,
Oh,
I
sorry.
still love that. That's still one of my favorites.
Goofy is just nice, and patient about the whole thing.
Yeah, well, he wasn't on bottom.
How you doing there? Looking for a way out?
Okay, I don't want to deal with you.
Oh God,
Who are you?
him.
I'm the answer to your prayers.
You're also full of yourself, and you're cross-eyed.
Okay then. Fine. Have it your way.
But you're stuck in here too, aren't you?
For a given definition of stuck,
Nope, I'm just waiting for someone.
Who?
that.
Tinkerbell.
What took you so long?
Mm-hmm.
Great job. So you found Wendy?
I do love. I love that they
There
they
was another
stuck
girl
with the
there,
no
too?
talkums when it comes to Tinkerbell.
Mm.
Are you crazy? There's no way I'm gonna leave Wendy there.
Also, I remember Tinkerbell. People were saying that some of the latest Disney stuff is a little bit too racy for Disney. Look at Tinkerbell. Even schools would not allow a skirt that short.
Come on, Tink. Open up the door.
It's kind of a thing.
So I can't stand Peter Pan for a number of different reasons, but he does at least give you
Yeah.
a pair of extremely useful skills.
He is one of the characters I hate the most. It has nothing to do with him as a NPC. It's got everything about him being Peter Pan.
Hmm.
Like, I understand the character. I understand who he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be kind of a kid and full of himself because he's got all this stuff that he can do. I get that. I still do not like him. He is a really just boring and obnoxious character. New enemy type. I forget what these are called.
Oh shoot, yeah, they're pirate types, and I can never remember.
Swashbuckler or something like that.
Swashbuckler, something like that.
We also get our shadow that we have to deal with.
Oh God, him.
We have just
yes.
learned Sliding Dash, which is actually a that's a passive skill, if I remember correctly. It allows us to close the gap between us and enemies, which will make moving around a lot easier.
Name. Where is the name of this guy?
And I'll find out pretty soon. Probably the most obnoxious part about the pirates is that they counter you a lot better than most enemies do.
Hmm.
Okay, let's go ahead and equip that Sliding Dash, which is only 1 point. Anything? Well,
Yeah, he's just called a pirate.
I guess we'll do Dodge Roll because I'm not using Dodge Roll much, and Sliding Dash is actually worth it. Okay, so we should be able to get up here. I think, I remember reading... Have you ever heard of a book called The Thunderer?
The name sounds familiar, but I'm almost certain it's not what you're thinking, so...
It got a fair amount of critical acclaim. It was a kind of a cool book where, a character named Arjun is in a world full of gods. Like, gods are this world's premium export, apparently. And, he and his kind of, not exactly a church isn't how I would describe it, but he came from, what essentially amounts to, like, a cathedral of sorts that's dedicated to a god of music. And his entire upbringing had to do with music, but he couldn't sing or play instruments, but he could write it. Unfortunately, at a certain point, the god vanishes without a trace, and the place becomes musicless and unpleasant, and they have no idea what to do about it. So they send him off to try to find their god, and they have heard that there is a city that has hundreds of gods, and that's where you start. And so I forget the name of the city, but you go to the city, and it does. It has hundreds of gods that are continuously shaping the city, changing the city, constantly doing stuff. And the city is so big, you can never find the end of it. Efforts to actually map the city have failed because it's so big and it changes so often. What interested me about the book, so one of the primary plot points behind Thunderer is that there's a god called the Bird. That's it. That's all it is. And it's less an actual bird more than it is the essence of what all birds are. The freedom, the flight, things like that. It comes occasionally, and whenever it's around, all birds will follow it. They'll take off and join its flock while it's around. It will change the course of streams. It will change the city beneath it. But it also gives limited flight powers to anybody who kind of jumps and joins the congregation while wearing things that the bird likes, including silk and bright colors. So one of the big deals about the book, it's not a game, it would make a great game, but one of the big deals about the book is that one scientist was able to accurately predict when the bird would show up, and he got a ship to be lifted by a balloon in just such a way that it captured the bird's flying power and kept it. So now you have what is essentially a flying destroyer, which is lifted by balloon. So, and that is the Thunderer, which is it's a major mover and shaker of the plot. But you also have a kid named Jack, who was part of basically what amounts to a sweatshop. And he decided that he was going to escape or die trying. And knowing that the bird was on the way, he took the silk that his sweatshop produced, fashioned himself a cloak, and jumped into the bird. And apparently just so happened to keep the bird's power when you're not supposed to. So now we have Jack, who's a flying kid. And he starts rallying together all the orphans and has them kind of work together as his own personal thing. And he's essentially more of a modern-style Peter Pan. And what's interesting about Jack is he has kind of the same personality, too. He's, he doesn't have eternal youth or anything, but he's very stuck up. He very much thinks he's better than everybody else. And when he and Arjun kind of get together eventually and have to work together to deal with what's going on in the world, he has that very same Peter Pan, I can fly, I have these abilities, you don't, ha 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 ha, I'm better. It's very interesting, but at the same time, his people die, his people have issues, stuff like that happens. Unlike Peter Pan, who everybody lives forever.
Well, so there you go. Sprinkle, 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 and you get one of the best abilities in the game.
No, we don't. We haven't found our happy thoughts yet.
Ah. Well, we're primed.
So we learned that we were talking about the Princesses of Heart some time ago. It's a major plot point. Wendy's not one of them. Which is weird, because this has to go with the whole Disney princess thing. And
But she was never really... excuse me, she was never really positioned as a princess, so...
But neither was Alice. But Alice is counted as a princess. You know?
Well, that depends, that's a weird, Disney, in terms of Disney, she's not. But,
I think she actually is considered to be a Disney princess. I think when you actually go and play the princess games and go to the princess parade and things like that, Alice is actually there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the later... I remember at least one interpretation where she is technically royalty on the grounds that something to do with the White Duchess.
Like the Queen of Hearts adopted her or something?
No, it's something to do she's not related to the Queen of Hearts, but it's one of those weird Wonderland technicality things.
Yeah.
Peter Pan?
See, there's Wendy. Hi, Wendy.
And
Wendy.
I know Peter Pan and all that. I remember a different Peter Pan because I got involved with an entirely different series version of him. I remember, and I have much fonder memories of the old Saturday morning cartoon version.
Well, I've seen a lot of different Peter Pans. I think the first Peter Pan I saw was some sort of older live action one from the 70s.
Huh.
Which, Peter Pan's played by a girl and with really short hair. That's that sort of one. And, I recall, it was, again, a very different Peter Pan, much more playful, much less full of himself.
Wendy! Hey, let's get up there!
That's what I remember about Peter Pan, so I really dislike this version of him. Got a Meteor-G because, Meteor-G. Let's see, where do I go? I don't go up in here. This is not the place that I go. Okay, the camera is annoying the hell out of me in this particular zone. I don't know why.
The camera just doesn't do very well in small areas.
This isn't even small. This area is huge.
There's your exit. I
There's
think.
2 exits, one to the right, one to the left. One of them gives me a save point.
Save point. Not bad, not bad. Worth taking anyway.
Not good, but not bad. Okay, we have a decent amount of money. That's nice. We have unfortunately missed the 15-hour cutoff.
Mm-hmm. Well, they recommend you do that one on easy anyway. You're gonna need that money. If I remember correctly, the next buyable thing takes 4,000 money. So
It's expensive.
Trinity stack.
But you gain more money as time goes on.
Yep.
So this Trinity is a required Trinity. You can't actually miss this one. Is it this door? No, that's the door I can't go through. Okay. So I need to go back in here. No, I can't go in there. I need to go back in here. I'm trying to remember where everything is. Things change once Tink actually does give you the ability to fly. I always loved how pissy Tink was. Like, she was a character I actually did like. You know, if you ever go watch the original Disney version, she's jealous, she's conniving, she plots.
Have you noticed? I was gonna say, have you noticed how much experience you're getting out of chasing off the shadow?
150 piece. I'm doing it so much now because I know I'm gonna hate him later because I remember what he does later. I think you can only face the shadow once per area, though. Okay, am I not? Oh. Damn. Oh, damn.
You gotta go
Here we
up,
go.
don't you?
Yeah, and you remember what's up,
Hey,
right?
why are you? I was gonna say, why aren't you healing while you got the opportunity?
Because I'm a dope.
Okay. Like that answers everything.
So you remember what happens here, right?
Oh God.
That happens here. The shadow has decided to stop playing around, and now it has a Keyblade. There's another problem, though. Number 1, shadow, very powerful. Does a crap ton of damage, and won't allow me to move, apparently. Oh, no, it's never mind, my key... Okay, we're back. Hopefully I did not lose that recording.
Testing.
Oh, yeah, it's recording us now.
Okay, I was gonna say check and see if it's.
Yeah, it looks like we. Okay.
Good.
So we have it. Okay, let's kind of get back to this. So, I don't know if we lost anything. You know, the shadow is obnoxious because he does a lot of damage. He's very good at countering you. The problem is, he gets stupid right about now. So if I remember correctly, he starts teleporting, which is exactly what he's doing. And now there's 3 of him. I remember having, the last time I Let's Played the game, I had endless trouble with this particular fight, because he hits like a truck, and then he makes 2 more of him.
Because one of the little bastards wasn't enough.
Yeah. Oh, come on. And he does this obnoxious teleport thing, so you can't hit him. He does literally what shadows do in this game. Now I'm getting hit for trucks. Okay, we got rid of one of them. Okay, everybody's up. Where is he? Okay, now he's doing the thing again. Just gotta keep moving. That... Okay, come on. He's almost dead. One of them's almost dead. Problem is they all have unique health bars, too. Come on. No. No. Damn it. Got him. Oh, God.
And you get an max HP plus for your trouble.
And Goofy got MP Rage. Oh, God. I hate that fight. I am so glad that that fight did not take forever like it did last time. By the way, we just killed our shadow.
Huh. That's...
Peter Pan would be kind of upset. Remember how much trouble he had with his shadow?
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about that actually.
Okay, so this raises AP but lowers strength and defense. This raises strength and defense and reduces dark damage. Okay. What is... Okay, this is strength, defense, and max HP. So I lose 1 AP by doing that. No, I'm not going to use this. Goofy? Lose 1 defense but gain 2 strength. I'm kind of okay with that. Let's give him the Raven's Claw. Holy Circlet reduces fire, ice, and lightning. Also raises max AP. Oh, not worth it, I don't think. Donald, is this something you could really enjoy? You'd lose 1 defense. No. Okay. Let's go ahead and open this. Found puppies. We need 3 more to pick up the other torn page. Let's see. I can open this now.
And we want the torn page because it gives us access to a bunch of things that are very, very nice.
Yeah. And fun. And heartfelt.
Wendy.
Also, I think possibly one of the most annoying mini games in the entire game, but
Well,
Which one? There's 5 of
as far as I
them.
can go. I gotta help Wendy.
yes.
Exactly. Okay, so we did that. There's another save point. This one is right across from where the previous one was. They're literally across the room from each other. Like across the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, this turned out... This is a really short world.
It's plot.
Yeah, this one's actually a plot world. Which, I mean, that's okay. I don't mind this being a plot world. Okay, Peter Pan can go straight up, but I can't. Okay. Enemies. We might even be able to finish this world in this episode. Which I wouldn't mind, actually. Given all the bonuses you get for finishing this world, I really wouldn't mind finishing it right now.
It's the boss that concerns me, I think.
Really?
I seem to remember him giving me trouble back in the day.
This boss. The boss of Never...
Yeah. Can't remember why.
I can't imagine why either. You're not thinking of the optional boss, right?
Could be.
I think you're thinking of the optional boss.
Oh no, it's not that. Not the optional boss was a bastard to begin with, but there's something about the actual boss of this area that I had trouble with, and I cannot remember what it was.
Things, stuff, and potions?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, let's go ahead and work on this. Come on. Go away. And you're dead. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Okay. Well, let's go do that thing then.
All right. Who else is almost dead?
Not me. I'm doing just fine.
Quite a codfish, that Riku, running off with
I love that.
without even saying
I love when he
goodbye.
calls people codfish. It's wonderful.
Run off where? Tell me. Where did he go?
He went elsewhere.
The ruins of Hollow Bastion.
Oh no, we got the name of a new area.
But you won't be
I love
closer.
also that Captain Hook doesn't use a cutlass or anything like that. He uses a rapier.
Huh.
Unless you intend to leave your little
Or is it a
secret
fencing foil? I'm not sure.
behind.
We might have to save Tink.
Do we have
Away
to?
goes that for a while. Oh, Tink I want to save. If it was, say, Peter Pan, I'd be fine.
Glad I'm
I just leave.
Unlike the Heartless. So, which will
You know,
it
that
be?
is the thing. Captain Hook he is honorable, is the thing. Peter Pan isn't. Hook is.
It's him, the crocodile that took me hand. Oh,
I don't know, Peter Pan might actually be the villain in this one.
I can't stay here.
He does this level of psychological damage to this man.
I can't stand the sight of him. Me, you take care of them.
And the Bob Hoskins Smee is the best Smee.
Must admit, I do like Smee.
I really liked the
best believe.
I really like the Hook version of Captain Hook, too. Dustin Hoffman made a great Hook. You can fly. And start musical sequence now. I can fly, bitch. I am a flyer. Okay, well.
Thanks, Peter.
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and Tink behind, did you?
Yes, actually, I did. I really did think you would do that. Okay, and thus starteth the boss fight, right?
Plus Cura?
Yep. Okay, so in Neverland and pretty much Neverland only, except for a few exceptions, I actually can fly. Flight has the exact same characteristics as swimming in Atlantica. For the most part, you move a lot faster, and personally, I find it to be a little bit easier to deal with because the areas in Neverland where you actually have to fly are a lot smaller. The worst thing I think about flight is that you very frequently will overshoot the enemy you were trying to hit. We have flying pirates now. Air pirates, I believe they call them.
Yeah, something like that.
Would you stop? Okay, I forget when... The problem with these guys is they have a hell of a punch. Okay, I'm trying to remember when the boss fight actually begins. Because we're at the place where the boss fight happens.
I find it...
Oh, and now we got the ships. The ships are kind of interesting because they're one of the few Heartless types that actually show damage. You actually break pieces off of them. I mean, you see this occasionally in, like, bosses and such, but, it's not a frequent thing. I love this part about Stop.
I was gonna say, was that you who cast that?
Nope. Donald did that.
Ah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, see, the thing about Stop is when you stop the enemy, nothing registers until after it stops.
And then every hit hits them in turn.
That's sort of how the Pigaricus works,
I will
too,
say I
so.
do like this. This is fun.
Is that you, Smee? Did you finish them off?
Aye, Captain. They walked the plank, every last one of them.
That's one of my favorite things ever.
That one.
Yeah.
Peter Pan,
Ready to make
See,
a
I can live with
splash,
that.
you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
Okay, and now it's boss fight time. So you thought Captain Hook was a hard boss fight?
I cannot remember. There was something about him that gave me trouble, and I cannot remember what it was.
The fact that he's continuously spawning ships?
It might have been it. Oh, that was it! He hops around like a grasshopper on methamphetamines.
Oh, yeah, he does.
That gave me a
That's
headache.
it's there to counter your ability to fly.
Yeah.
He is actually supposed to be he's supposed to be a threat. He is supposed to be able to beat you. But the thing is, because you can fly, you are so much more maneuverable than Captain Hook is. The other thing is, if you knock him off the ship, he has to be able to get back on.
Oh wow, he actually Wile E. Coyote there for a sec.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's just when I was fighting him, he got this was like way back when the original. When I remember fighting him, he got stuck in a loop where he just kept bouncing around like a rabbit.
He might be doing that right now.
Yeah, and it drives me nuts.
Well, then the thing is you got to do is you just got to not fly as much and actually deal with him. You know, get on the ground, fight Captain Hook.
Yeah, you know,
That's how you
were
saw
on the ground. That was the thing. Like he got stuck in a loop where he started leaping all over the place and he just wouldn't stop.
Kind of the biggest problem with this fight is that he summons the boats, and they do a fair amount of damage. You kind of want it. They're actually the threat, not him. Especially if they happen to charge you like this one just tried.
Yeah.
Because you'll notice it just wrecked Donald. Not that that's actually particularly hard or anything like that. But...
Donald has the consistency of a piece of wet paper.
Yeah, Hook himself. I mean, you can see me just ripping him to pieces. Whoa, wow. What just happened? What the hell did he just do?
I don't know. Wow, he hit you from half health. He two-hit you from full health.
Yeah.
He did this weird flourish thing.
I don't think I've ever seen that attack before.
Neither have I, actually.
You know, we're just going to ignore this fight. We're just going to move back in here. I think I have to do the entire thing over again now. Which I'm kind of tempted to cut the episode, I'll be completely honest with you. I won't, but I'm tempted. Yeah, that was really weird. I don't think I've ever seen that attack before.
Neither have I.
But that's fine. It's not a terrible thing to lose that fight. We're going to get it right back. We are getting plenty of experience from all this, too.
Yep.
Each of these guys is giving 28 experience. The boats give you 100. And actually, if I remember, we actually end up having to grind on the boats for a while. Because they get you the power gems a lot easier than the pirates or airborne pirates. You just gotta remember that when it comes to the boats, you gotta remember to, you gotta remember to fight them over the ship.
See, that way you can pick up the things that they drop.
Yeah, because if it drops in the water, it's gone. I hate. There we go. Kill the ship. So that's the level of, well, okay, he didn't hit me, but he half-health, this thing half-health to Goofy just now. And me, for that matter. Get back here, you pain in the ass. Okay, it's dead. You'll see how big these areas are in terms of just flying area. They're kind of huge. Okay. Cutscene starts. Cutscene ends. Oh, don't be a dick right off the bat, Captain Hook. Where are you? There he is. He's throwing presents at us. And he gets knocked off. He shows back up. And Wile E. Coyotes. Okay, that's the attack that killed me last time. Actually, it might not have been him. It might have been the ship that killed me. Whoop, nope. Let's just take out the ship real quick because it's bombing us. I think one of the things Captain Hook is able to do is he's able to do big jumps to catch you in the air. Okay, where is he? There. Yep, see, he can do big jumps to catch you in the air. So that way he can actually engage you. Okay, I'd like to be able to hit him, please. 51 experience for teching his attack.
Nice. Well, it would be nice if it wasn't for the fact that it's probably trying to murder you.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to go take care of this boat. Nope. Okay, he's... looks like Donald and Goofy are keeping up with him pretty well until Donald gets wrecked. There's a power gem. Okay. And... okay, you do that, Hook. I think the thing that probably annoys me the most about him is the comment he makes when he's falling off. Because the crocodile's supposed to be down there, so he yells, "You're not taking me other hand!" And he'll do it over and over and over.
Yes, I remember that now. You just went blam.
Yep.
I must admit, just watching you doing that, I really wish that you got that. Wish that you had Kingdom Hearts 2's cure. Ooh, wow. Ouch. That really... Did he just jump for joy?
Yes. And he's just gonna spam this, huh?
Probably.
Go away. Done.
Ooh, AP+.
And MP gift on Goofy. We're starting to get abilities faster than we're getting AP.
Well,
That's fine.
I mean, for you, that's a problem. For Donald and Goofy, they won't get more AP abilities than they have AP. But
I do really enjoy that he ends this the same way they end the movie. We have learned Ars Arcanum, which I will never use. Really interesting on usability. It's an activated ability. I don't like it. So, I'm not going to use it.
Oh, Kyrie couldn't wake up, so maybe she's really lost her...
Don't say it. Don't say words.
Sora,
I still can't believe it.
Yes.
I really flew. Wait till I tell Kyrie.
He is so focused on everything except for let's go save this girl. This time it's, yeah, I flew.
Neverland sometime. Then she can try it herself.
Yep, we'll let her fly.
You can do anything, right?
It's another one of those morality moments.
I know I will.
Yep, we're gonna find her eventually.
I want to tell her about flying.
I mean, she was here for a minute.
And everything else that's
I know you kind of missed this fact. She was in the area.
What's that?
And
Tink?
Tink has something to say.
What about the clock tower? You say there's something there.
There is. I can't remember. Does it force you to the area change right here?
Probably.
Yes, it does. Okay.
Yes, this place.
This place. Luckily, we don't have to deal with this place right now.
This is a place you're going to actually have to come back to several times because of the way it works.
I can't remember the exact details about how it works either.
It's a clock. There are treasure chests. You can probably do the math from there.
Mhm.
Speaking of which...
There's a trick to it, though, and what I can't remember is what the trick is.
It's based on the time of day.
In real life?
I think it's based on the real life timer. Yeah, because each of these doors is affected by an hour. Or by... Well, not each of those doors. I seem to distinctly recall that there was a time factor involved here.
I recall that too, but I don't think it's something... I don't think it's a real life thing. I think it's something you can affect. I'll put it this way. Let's find out. Hold on. Just gotta wait for the save to finish. How about we change the time? How's that sound?
That's how we get the...
I didn't just do what I think I did I? Oh, yes, okay. I did the right thing. Right. That's how we get the keyhole. Man, I scared the hell out of myself there for a minute.
There is something we really do not want to do right now.
We can't. We're not even allowed to. And this is one of the scenes that was in the opening movie.
Oh, right. Yeah, you have to finish this area before you can actually come back and get the stuff that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Which, thankfully, we just did. So we have the Navi G piece, which allows us to go to the next area. But also...
we get loading time.
Uh-huh. I think there's something else past that, though. Yeah, cutscene. Sora and Riku are talking. We've seen this cutscene already. Bits of it. You think there's anything fun to do now? Well, we can go kiss a girl. Yep, she arrived on the night of a meteor shower. That's suspicious. Hey, look, there's a keyhole there now. That keyhole wasn't there when we arrived. When we were last there. I wonder if that means something. Riku, did you shove your hand in the giant keyhole? That's such a Riku thing to do. Still cutscene time. Uh-oh. That looks bad. Or good, depending... No, never mind. Maleficent's there. That's not good.
Reckless to bring her here without at least using a vessel.
Reckless.
Relying too heavily on the dark powers could cost you your heart.
I love that she's actually giving him good advice.
And it is very good advice that we won't actually learn more about until much later.
Mm-hmm.
Though his world
Needless to say, like, Riku just did something profoundly stupid.
when
Yeah.
they took the princess from his
Incredibly stupid. And he's really proud of himself to it, too.
through sheer force of will.
Also, we're learning about an absolute badass who was able to transfer between worlds because he's a badass.
He managed to move worlds by the sheer power of screw you.
Yeah.
My power?
Yes, the untapped power that lies within
How does Maleficent know all this stuff? That's what I want to know. They never explain where her knowledge comes
Each
from.
time you awakened that power,
She is...
realized your full
Well, she's a level of power. That's the thing, like, she is a sorceress. She is a sorceress with an extremely large amount of power, almost on level with someone that we don't get to meet for another couple of games.
Yeah. It's just one of those weird things that she has so much knowledge and power, but she's never the prime factor, you know? Other people do her stuff for her.
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
Afraid so. But we can see each other anytime. As long as you don't forget about
I love that he
Neverland.
just slowly drifts to the side. We can see each other anytime, but as soon as you go through puberty, I will no longer be interested. And Donald's laughing at Tink, who is incredibly upset about this. Actually, this is how upset Tink is.
Oh boy, she's getting steamed again.
Tink is so upset, she's going to leave Peter to come with us instead so she doesn't have to watch this. That's how pissed she is. We learn the summon spell Tinkerbell.
And that's actually a
We
very
also-
good summon spell.
Yes, it is.
In fact, it's probably
We
the
also
best.
got the Fairy Harp, which is a Keyblade, which is not very good. And we got the Shared Ability Glide, which is something that I've wanted for quite some time.
For those who don't know, Tink as a summon, basically, she hovers around constantly casting Cure on you, and if you happen to die while she's out, she'll revive you.
Yep.
Which makes her pretty much the best summon ever.
Problem is she gets rid of your other two partners.
Right.
So Fairy Harp raises max MP by 1, which is something we've seen a lot of other things do. It also enhances magic and summon power, blah, 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 and sometimes deals powerful critical blows. I think it has a critical multiplier. The problem with it is that if you'll notice the difference between lengths, it has extraordinarily short reach. Now, I think we are now able to deal with this.
From what I am, like, I went and I just looked this one up. It's based on the time you've been playing.
Oh, I think it must be based on the in-game timer then.
Yes. There's a bunch of doors here. I can't remember where exactly they are.
Right.
But they open up based on how long you've been playing.
Is it total length, or is it the last digit on the timer at the moment?
That I cannot get it. It just says that the time.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact way it works. But we don't have time to deal with it now. When I catch you guys next time, we have some stuff to do. I believe a new arena should be opening up immediately. We have some unfinished business in a lot of different places. We're going to have to go deal with that. As such, I'll see you guys next time.